I think with children, you know your own children, and you have to, as a parent, you just have to think, sort of look at them. We took a little bit of advice from the school. I did speak to Maggie Centre again about different resources that there would be to broach it with children. So in the very early stages, we kept it not hidden from them, but we wanted to broach it at a time when the initial sort of peak of emotion had passed. I didn't want to be sort of crying in front of them, so I had to get over the initial diagnosis before I had that conversation. That was a personal thing to me, that I wanted to be able to speak to them calmly, and I think that took a little bit of time just for me to understand what the way forwards would be. So when I did speak with them, I could reassure them that I knew what the plan was. And for me, the point that I did speak to them was when Mummy had to go into hospital to have the lump removed. And I kept it in simple language for them. They're 5 and 7, so, and I just answered the questions which they had at the time. But it was incredibly difficult. I mean, we'd spoken to the school before we told the children. And that was so if they needed some support with their schooling, or sort of from another adult in their life, if they wanted to say that Mummy's not very well, they knew that they would have that support in place at their school. But at home, we just tried not to make too big a deal of it initially, and just led the conversation by their reactions, and just dripped a little bit of information in as they, said, oh well, Mummy's got this lump that we need to, that could make her poorly, and I said we need to get rid of it. So Mummy needs an operation, and she'll have some medicine to make sure the lump can't come back. And at that very early stage, that was enough.